ton of respect for Coach Smith and Oregon State. Got a really good football team. You know, all three phases of their team, offense, defense, and special teams, presented a lot of challenges today. Obviously got some momentum, won 10 games, and a really good group, well-coached group, and got some ability, and we've got nothing but respect for that. So we can do much better as a team, you know, individually, collectively. Myself, from a leadership standpoint, you know, it's my job to have the team ready to play. We weren't as ready to play today as we needed to be. You know, the things that disappoint me are the penalties, some situational mistakes in the game, certainly a lot of things that we can do from a coaching perspective. I do think we hung in there on defense. You know, we didn't produce much on offense, but I thought our defensive players hung in there for a while. You know, I do believe that offensively, early, we had some penalties in the fringe red area that I think, you know, we had the chance there to maybe create some points and momentum in the game and missed out on that. I think certainly, you know, we can do more, right? I think from my perspective, I can do more to help our team. So I don't want to lose sight of a group of players in that locker room that are going to play for the Gators for the last time. You know, that's what we've been doing here the last few minutes, is just spending time with that group. You know, really challenge the players. And we got some unbelievable seniors that are going to play, that played for the last time. Just their example, their growth, the things that they've done to help us create a little bit different team dynamic. You know, this is a group that everything we've asked them to do from a work standpoint has been unbelievable. So just a lot of great stories with some seniors, some of which don't even play. You know, they're just on the team. So, you know, that I think this game is about the people that you do it with, right? The people you coach with, and more importantly, the people you play with and the people you coach. So, ton of respect for some of these seniors and what they've done to help us. We're going to learn from today, right? I think that's the key, right? It's fuel for the fire. Obviously, it causes you to evaluate a lot of different things. But hats off to Oregon State. They won the game today. No question about that. So, what questions do we have here?
All right, guys, we're going to open up for questions for Coach and the players. So go ahead and fire up.
Billy, what do you think of Jack's performance today?
I think Jack showed some grit today. You know, you think about what he was asked to do, you know. Obviously had the thumb injury, you know, at the end of training camp, you know, to get back 4 or 5 weeks ago. You know, really first time to start. And just reps to get ready for this game. You know, guy hasn't been taking any 2 reps for a long time. So I thought he showed some toughness and grit. You know, obviously made some plays, you know, but also there's some things he can do better. What I think about is what we can do as a staff to maybe help him, right? And the players around him play better. He can play better, but more importantly, we can coach better. But it's a tough dynamic, and one that he took on. His approach, his work ethic, you know, his attitudes toward the opportunity. You know, I think some good and bad, but you know, a lot of grit there. Respect the approach that he took.
And then how frustrating were the penalties today, and what do you attribute some of the offensive line issues? Is some of that just with the lineup changes?
Maybe. You know, I think we'll know more when we watch the tape. I think sometimes, you know, I don't know. You know, I think that this is a team that penalties haven't, you know, it's been an area where we've made a lot of improvement. Procedure penalties, right? Those are things I think that frustrate coaches, and certainly those are things we haven't, you know, I don't know if we've had that many in an entire season, right? Much less one game. So something we need to take a close look at there and see what we can do to help the players.
Coach, touched on the offensive line. I mean, 4 sacks allowed today, and then also not being able to get anything going on the ground. How much does that speak maybe the value of Osiris and just, you know, not having him today?
I don't necessarily think it was going to be about that. You know, I think, you know, we lived in 3rd and long today, you know, as a result of inefficiency, missed opportunities, penalties, right? When you live in 3rd and long, your percentages of having success are not good, right? And that's when sacks happen, right? So I think some of that is protection. And I think that it's not always the offensive line. That's what I would tell you. I think everybody contributes. Every player. It could be the running back, the tight end, a receiver, and certainly the quarterback. So those are team situations. All players contribute to a sack.